Hi there, Jake here, and this is a video I really did not want to have to make. I've been actively avoiding having to make this video for a very long time, um, but unfortunately, it feels necessary. Um, as a number of you who follow me online may know, I am personally prone to vasovagal syncope, which is basically uh, better known as a fainting spell. If I'm exceptionally tired, dehydrated, under a lot of stress or pain, it will cause my vagus nerve to become overstimulated. Blood will rush from my head, and I will lose consciousness, leading to me being in a heavily weakened state for at least a full day, if not more. It doesn't happen often, maybe once or twice a year. I'll sometimes go years without it happening if I'm taking good care of myself. But as I explained to people online, about 2 months ago on Mother's Day, I ended up having 4 episodes across the course of a 6-hour period, uh, during which time I ended up having to take an ambulance to the hospital. Um, Everything came back fine in terms of blood work, etc., but I did also have 2 more episodes the following day, for a total of 6 episodes in 36 hours, which was extremely scary when it's something that I usually only encounter maybe once or twice a year, and never more than maybe twice in one day, and I'm not even completely sure I'd experienced that before. So to have 6 in 36 hours was very scary. My doctor told me that it was likely due to a stomach bug creating an overstimulation of the vagus nerve, in a weird as a weird presentation of a stomach virus. And I did manage to recover from that, but since then, I've had various scares across the course of the last 2 months. About a month after Mother's Day, I had an incident where I had to lay down on the floor, and I was out, and I needed to take another day off work, that following Monday. And since the school year ended, I keep having not not full episodes, but I've learned to identify the precursors of a potential episode so that I can take efforts to mitigate that. So if I'm feeling lightheaded, a flutteriness in my chest, I know I need to become horizontal, hydrate, rest, to stave off an episode potentially knocking me out. But those symptoms have become recurring, where to the extent where I am frequently nervous of an episode taking place, even though I haven't had one this in approximately a month. So because of that, I'm starting to believe that what I'm actually experiencing are psychosomatic symptoms due to stress. Basically, the anxiety over having another potential episode is causing me anxiety, that is triggering symptoms of an impending episode. So I wanted to sort of explain that to give some context to why it is that I feel like I need to, unfortunately, take a break from the channel. I have been able to push through a lot, I've managed to accomplish a lot during the course of this past school year, while teaching, doing the deeper looks and rapid run-throughs for 22 episodes of Dino Fury, during the course of the school year, the weekly live streams, constantly working on the episode itself, and issues with my computer, issues with the world at large, house hunting, and delivering some of the most complex episodes of Power Reviews that I had yet attempted. I released those episodes 95, 96, and 97 during the course of this school year, with only the finale left to go, 98, 99, and 100. But I think that the pressure that I've been putting on myself to accomplish that goal has reached a breaking point, because it is now summer, and although that was going to be a very good opportunity for me to get a lot of work done, due to the level of stress that I have put my system under for this last year, I don't feel like I can continue to do that without risking my health, without risking additional vasovagal syncope episodes, which would knock me out for a day or more at a time, which is something that not only can I not afford in terms of trying to actually work on the episodes, but I can't afford that in the rest of my life. During the summer, we don't have daycare. I am the primary parent during the summer because I don't work during the summer. So if I'm knocked out, that doesn't just put me at risk, that puts my child at risk. And I can't do that. So while I could definitely push through a lot, I feel like I do need to make a choice. And I need to choose to take care of myself and my family over the show. So as I said, I'm going to be taking a break. I'm not certain how long this break will be, but I am going to at least take the month of July, and then sort of reassess at the end of this month. And so during the month of July, I will not be doing any live streams or releasing any videos. And I will not be heavily working on episode 98. There are some things that I do still need to do, or else I'll lose the opportunity for another year when it comes to filming with certain people and things like that. So people who for instance, are from out of town visiting, I'll need to film with them. And, you know, among other things, as I had mentioned before, we've been doing house hunting, and we are in the process of closing on a home. So we are looking to be moving by the end of this month. And so I'm hoping that, you know, everything goes through with the closing. We are very near the end of that process. And I'm hoping that everything can go smoothly with the move. And then after we've moved into our new home, I'm hoping I can reassess my health and reassess what it is that I intend to do moving forward with the channel. So I don't know at this time what that means for the deeper looks, the rapid run-throughs, the live streams. I know that I will, at the very least, come back to the live streams and finishing the series at some point, because I'm so close to the end, I can't leave this undone. But I'm not certain yet when. Best case scenario, you know, I'm good by the end of the month. I get back into the live streams in August, work on releasing 98 in August instead of July, and do 99 for the 10-year anniversary and 100 by the end of the year. Best case scenario. But I'm not going to hold myself to that right now. I'm going to prioritize my health and my family, and moving into our new home. and the little bits of filming that still need to be done. So that is where I am on that front. Also, I figure this is as good a time as any to say that I will not be making it to Power Morphicon this year. This will be the first Power Morphicon that I will be missing, which is sad. I've made it to all of them up until this point, but between all the stress that I've been under and the fact that I'm still not fully comfortable with large gatherings, as you know, there are still like over 100,000 cases of COVID a day in this country. I personally don't feel comfortable going to a convention as of yet. Maybe again in the future, but not this year. And among other things, it happens to conflict with a wedding of two very old friends of ours, so that was already making for some tough decisions, where I feel like the circumstances of the world and my personal health have kind of solidified that. I hope that maybe I can do something online that weekend, but I'm not making any promises right now. As I said, I will be reassessing after the end of the month. In the meantime, I hope that all the rest of you have a wonderful summer. Hopefully, I will be able to return to you soon. I know it feels like I'm just one of just one more in a string of content creators having to take breaks due to mental and physical health. It's just kind of the world that we're in. But hopefully it won't be too extensive of a break. I put a lot of work into this channel, and I'm hoping to be able to finish that work. I would hate to end things this close to the finish line, and honestly, that feeling has been a large source of the stress and anxiety that I've been encountering. And I need to work to disentangle that emotional investment from my physical health. So I'm hoping I can do that. I am, making appointments with doctor, therapy, all that good stuff. And I want to encourage everyone else in general that if you are experiencing anything where you're feeling overwhelmed physically and mentally, please, I'm someone who I think manages to maintain a pretty even keel in terms of my outward presentation in life. I'm a teacher. I present a calming energy or a joyous energy, I like to think. I'm not, like someone who revels in negativity on my channel. And I think that's one of the reasons that you guys enjoy this channel. So I want you to know that even people who may be good at maintaining that calm and reassuring outward expression can still struggle, especially when there's so much difficulty going on in the world at large. There have been so many recent tragedies and social upheavals that it's a lot for anyone to take in, and sometimes you do need to address your own challenges so that you can resume the greater work from there. And I do intend to get back into some political involvement later this year. These midterms are very important. I personally believe so. I know that's something you hear every year, but the midterm elections are going to be very important in terms of combating the recent expansions of fascist rhetoric and attacks on democracy, and those are things that I do want to work with people to fight. So I need to get myself back into fighting shape. So I can get back to action, morph to save the world, all that good stuff. So thank you all for your patience during this time. I know that you never hold it against me when I need to take a break. It's really, I'm more disappointed. I know that my disappointment is going to outweigh yours, because you've always been so kind to me whenever I've needed to postpone or delay or take a break from things. So the end of the series is still coming, but we may just need to wait a little bit longer for it. I promise you I am working to improve my health. I've been resting all this past week. I've really not, I barely touched this computer in the past week. And I'm going to keep up that rest and get back to the fight when I'm ready. So, thank you all again. I hope you all are having a wonderful summer, that you all get some rest, and until next time, whenever that may be, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you.